Hi guys, and I don't know if this is working, but thank you for having us here. I represent the city of Malaga here in this Indie Game Fest, and you probably may wonder what Malaga is doing in the Indie Game Fest in Cologne. Well, this is a bilateral collaboration between the city of Malaga and the city of Cologne that results from an initiative from the European Commission called the Global Startup Cities. We are 8 cities in the Global Startup Cities, and our goal is mainly to try to promote our business activities and our ecosystems. So for me today, I'm going to just make a quick presentation about Malaga in general. I don't know, probably many of you have already been into our city. Our city is mainly known for its touristic side and pleasures and beach and sun. So as you can see in this first slide, there's a little claim downstairs, down on the bottom of the slide, where it says to live, to work, and to invest. Our city is a small-sized city, 500,000 inhabitants roughly. I'm going to throw you some general information. Yeah, population around 600,000 inhabitants, and a little bit more than 1 million for its metropolitan area. We have a rich cultural legacy in Malaga with 38 museums, and it's the birthplace of 2 important persons. One is Pablo Picasso, a painter from the 20th century, which, by the way, this year it's the 50th anniversary of his death, and we will have a lot of cultural activities in the city to remember his legacy. And we also have the actor Antonio Banderas. I don't know, maybe some of you know him. He's done quite a few movies, some of them very good, some of them not that good, but he's famous anyways. We have also a city that's all the way in the south of Europe. That means we have Africa in front of us, so we have a very, very good weather, more than 300 days of sunshine. We have mild temperatures year-round, and we have very hot summers too, but we have the sea very close, and it's not really very hot. As far as economic activity, our city is the economic capital of the region of Andalusia, which is the biggest region in Spain. The capital of Andalusia is Seville, but Malaga is the economic engine of the city. We've got 4 sectors of activity: agriculture with mangoes and avocados mainly. We have tourism, which is the city is very well known for that, construction, and now we're trying to move a little bit the city to be known as well as for its technology development. So I work for a company that is called ProMálaga, which is very, very similar to the KölnBusiness. We pretty much develop the same activities. We are the local development agency of the city, and we belong 100% to the city of Malaga, which is like 100% publicly owned. And we are also the first point of contact for all foreign companies that enter our city. We have mainly 2 lines of work for our company. Which one is to develop the local economy tissue, and the second one is the attraction of foreign companies to the city. I'm going to start with the first one. In the city, ProMálaga owns a municipal network of incubators. Currently, we have 13 centers in the city with a little more than 200 startups. This is at the local level, and the goal is to develop the local tissue, the local economy. Our incubators are classified as a technological, creative cultural, co-working, and district. And as far as the foreign companies attraction, ProMálaga offers also a lot of services for those companies, starting with data, providing data on the business environment, and personalized information for setting up companies in Spain. What's going on in Spain, the companies, the places where you can land your company. We also manage delegation visits, like companies that want to see the city before taking a decision. We'll take them through, we show them like the important assets we have in the city. We provide also real estate information, networking as far as contacts, partners, and the companies that are in the sector, providing also for the companies that have like a serious intention of coming to Malaga. We provide soft landing services, relocation services like housing, schools, banking, registrations, and administrative support like visas, permits. And finally, we offer aftercare information on cultural activities and recreational events. This last point is made mainly to be able to integrate the employees, foreign employees, and their families into the city, which is normally quite easy because the city is a cozy city. It's not very big, and people, they adapt really quick to Malaga. Also because we are a city with a broad international population. There are like more than 60,000 foreigners working in Malaga, and you listen people in English everywhere in the city and in the coastline. So the layout of the city, it's a productive triangle that goes between the Malaga Tech Park, the city center, and the airport. Within this triangle, we have the Green Ray Lab, the University of Malaga, and the Digital Content Hub. I'm going to start with Malaga Tech Park, who was inaugurated in 1992 with only 8 companies, and now has more than 600 companies with a little bit more than 22,000 people working in the tech park. We have 60 companies there, and it represents roughly 20% of the GDP of the city. It's our like tech engine in the city. These are like some of the renowned companies that are in Malaga. As you can see, we have among the top companies that came to the city a few years ago. We have 2 big German companies. Dekra is one of them. The second one is Siemens. And we have a lot of other known names. We also have the university. We don't have as many universities as Cologne. I mean, yesterday Gil was talking about like the big numbers of universities and education centers that Cologne has. We have quite a few education centers, but we have a main universities, the University of Malaga with more than 35,000 students, 70 faculties, 63 undergraduate programs, 52 master's degree, and 22 PhDs. It's a big university. It's around 50 years old also, and it's probably the second biggest university in Andalusia after the Granada University. And we have this new lab. We've created the Green Ray. The Green Ray is a building where technology, companies, and knowledge meets, to develop innovation for the future as far as educational program or products, and also to fulfill the needs of the companies in their future. This is a center that is working right now very well. The second lab we have is the Digital Content Hub, and this is a lab that focuses on the media and entertainment industry exclusively. So here's where we develop all our activity as far as gaming, as far as video, and as far as music, and all what's related to this industry in Malaga. We have a lot of programs. We do events. We incubate projects. We have startups incubated, and we have also accelerators in the Digital Content Hub. And now probably the most interesting thing for us here today, it's our video game ecosystem, which is not all of it in the Digital Content Hub, but it has several branches. We have the video game companies for one side, also the indie studios. We have training programs for all of them, also public organizations that help out, mainly financially. and we have associations for that matter, and we have also video games events and fairs, and I'm going to talk a little bit about that. We have a very renowned fair in Malaga on the video game industry, which is called Game Police. It's probably one of the most important fairs in the country. It's in the summertime, and in the last 19th edition, just pre-pandemic, we had a total of 60,000 attendees. This fair is over 3 days, and if you like video gaming, I really recommend you to go, because it's a really, really interesting fair. Also, we account for 56 indie studios in the city of Malaga that are carrying out their activity, which is one of the most prolific regions for indie studios in the country. We also develop jams in Malaga, which are among the best jams in Europe, with more than 200 participants per jam. And we have around 15 companies specialized in training programs. We are also now currently working, and this is a brand new thing we are developing, a brand new tool, which is we are trying to map out our startup ecosystem dashboard. With a dashboard, you can find it. I think, don't know if it's still under construction or if it's already working. I think it's already working, which is malaga.business. You can type it on the net, and you see like all the information about the Malaga startup ecosystem. It's a dashboard with ecosystem about startups, about job offering, corporates, investments, funding rounds, all the accelerators in the city and around, universities, other educational centers and schools, business schools, all the information about the startup ecosystem in one click, as we will say. And then the good news of the city, because all the cities have good news. I want to share the good news of our cities. So we have 3 really top startups. The first one is FreePic. Maybe some of you already know it. It's specialized in distribution of free graphic resources. We have Up to Down. It's a download store application. And we have B-Soccer, which is news and competition results around the football world. Those are the 3 top startups we have in the city. And we also have great news. We have Vodafone that establishing a European Research and Development Center that's going to employ more than 600 people with great investments, more than 200 million euros. And also, a couple of years now, Google announced that they're going to build they're going to open their cybersecurity center for worldwide in Malaga. This has been possible with a company that's called VirusTotal that integrate the Google company around 10 or 15 years ago. And finally, just to say, we are here with our delegation for indie game companies, Aldora Games, Cyber Noodles, Mastercrowd, Under the Bed Game, sorry. They all have great games. We are downstairs in the showroom. If you want to come and play our games, we'll be delighted to show them to you. And I would like to end up my presentation. Thank you, Business Köln. Thank you, Gil. Thank you, Christoph. And thank you, Stefan, for having us here. We are very grateful to be here. We've been very busy yesterday downstairs. Very busy last evening, visiting a little bit the city of Köln. The dome is impressive. I mean, you can see it in the pictures, in the photos, but when you see it for real, is incredible. Something else. I was really amazed how big that is. If you see the front door and you look, I mean, it looks like it touches the sky. Really impressive, and also nightlife is really great. And well, as far as for us, my name is Christian. I work, as I said, for ProMálaga. Here you have my email address. My colleague Isabel, she hasn't been able to make it here today, but she says hi to all of you guys. And if you have any question or if you need any information about the city of Malaga, about us, just reach out to us. Thank you very much.
I'm coming to you, Christian. Thank you so much for giving us some insights to the to your games industry. Actually, I have a question.
Yeah.
I have seen there's way more companies at your place as I would have expected, and I saw you have on the far left you saw some video game studios, and then you had a ton of indie game studios. Is there a specific like at that point you consider an indie, and at that point it's a video game studio? Where do you make the difference in that?
Well, I really don't know. We come here with two kinds of games: regular games and VR games. You know, so we have two companies that dedicated their time to produce regular games, and we are developing, thanks to the Polo and the companies that we have incubated in our digital touch base with like all the world of the video games. So also, since it's our first participation to this festival, we thought we'd bring a little bit of everything we have, you know, so we can test and we can see what we're gonna hopefully next year also come to Köln again to focus more on what is more successful here.
That would be great to have you here again. So since our next speaker is already on the waiting list, I would say any further questions, you can just head to Christian around, because you're going to stay here for the next hours, right?
I'm gonna be here around. If you guys want to talk to me, or if you guys want to ask questions to me, I'm here to help you out.
Amazing. Indie Game Fest KölnBusiness Experience Boost stage. Yeah, it's a long name, but it's true.